Once again, a big thank you to Professor for sponsoring this video. If you for some reason don't already know what Professor is, it's an in-game app that gives you valuable information on your opponents and gives you a bunch of useful tools to help you play better in your games. Professor gives you an analysis of the players in your games, so you can plan ahead based on their strengths and weaknesses. It comes with built-in information on the best runes and the best builds to run on the champion you're playing. And it also lets you compare information with the average player to show what you need to improve on during the game. Super useful, but in my opinion, the most valuable tool they have is the ability to time summoner spells and also track your jungle camps, which is just insane. I mean, if you guys know me, you'll know that I absolutely love this tool, and it just makes your jungling that much easier. Professor is non-invasive, easy to use, and completely free, so you may as well try it. Use the link in the description to download it for free and see just how big of a difference it makes in your games. With that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, here we go. Hello guys. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a video. Honestly, I've just been having so much trouble getting good content, and yeah, like my games have just been shit. My mental has been shit, and yeah. Overall, like, it's been very hard to play League recently, but hey, I'm here, and I'm playing a pretty juicy Kha'Zix game. It's a bit of a fiesta, I won't lie. This game is absolutely crazy, so strap yourselves in, because it's just absolute madness, man. So, I hope you noticed that I'm using Professor this game. This is actually... I mean, I don't normally show my Professor in my recordings, but... I did this time because I wanted to get some new footage for it. As you know, this video is actually sponsored by Professor, so go and check it out. But yeah, so we are going to be starting with a full clear on the top side, and you'll notice that with my runes, I have something just slightly different. It's an it's a zombie ward. So yeah, there's that. I'm just deciding to run zombie ward here with Umbral Glaive, so that's the kind of interesting build we're doing this game. I actually find the Lissandra walking up kind of far, and like I said, this is an absolute fiesta. I somehow managed to get a gank off here, and Swain lands a very good snare at the end to catch the Lissandra, and we pick up a kill for ourselves really early into the game, so that was really nice. Yeah, this is a very high kill game. It's also a very high death game. This game is probably the most inting I've done on this channel. In a while. It's been quite a while since I've died this much, but I think it's still a pretty entertaining game, albeit it's a very clown fiesta game, I swear. But yeah, that's it. So we do get a juicy amount of gold from that kill. We could actually recall right now and get a serrated dirk, but we're not going to. And I'm just gonna try and finish my full clear here. Although I think maybe I recall there. No. Okay, I go for a crab here, I believe. Yeah, so we go for the crab, and that's gonna get us level 4. I don't really know why I didn't do Krugs. I think I just wanted to heal up on the crab first, and then we go on Krugs, or maybe I just recall now. Who knows? Anyway, okay, I just recall now. So I noticed in a lot of my games I'm not aggressive enough. So you'll find in this game I'm gonna be using the Umbral Glaive to be really aggressive, and like just hard. Like take stupid shit early, basically. So I see the Aatrox up here, and I'm wondering if I can go get him, but I don't think I'll make it in time. So instead, I'm really just gonna go back to my Grump, which is resetting now, as you can see on the screen. My Grump just came up. Thank you, Professor, for giving me the timers. It's very fucking useful. And turns out my Olaf is getting 3-man dove, but he does end up surviving. I can't really do anything there though, because I don't arrive in time, which is unfortunate. But I do notice that they placed a ward here, so I'm just going to sweep this to get one of my zombie ward stacks. And that'll give me a bit of bonus AD. And you do want to try to get 10 of these so that you can, you know, get that extra bonus AD. Anyway, they are still here. They do manage to kill my Olaf, but I find the Talia in isolation, and I'm going to pick her up. And then the Alistar's called out as well, so I'm going to pick up a double kill there. And then this Aatrox is, I mean, he has all his cooldowns on, so I'm going to pick up just a triple kill there somehow. And that gives us 4 kills right off the bat, which is just absolutely nasty. I don't really know why Alistar's up here in the first place, but I do believe they died bot lane. I think this guy was just like, yeah, okay, fuck it, let's roam. It's a bit strange roaming so early, but you know, thank you for the 3 kills. And here I'm like, take Gromp, because I did just take his entire wave and 3 kills. So I'm like, yeah, okay, you want some more XP, you want to catch up a little bit, you know, just take the Gromp. It is what it is. And you know, I was trying to be nice here. I was trying to be nice. Normally I wouldn't do that, but you know, it's good to do that if you really just sap resources from your laner. But yeah, my Lux is gonna go down. Unfortunate. I do have the Umbral Glaive now. The Umbral Glaive at 5 minutes. This is absolutely massive, by the way, guys. Umbral Glaive gives a very juicy amount of AD, and is so cheap, man. It's so cheap. This is the strong point of Umbral Glaive. Sorry, I'm gonna AFK here. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, I actually just AFK'd at that point in the game, but yeah, like I said, the Umbral Glaive is super juicy because you can get it so early, and you can control vision early, which is really useful. And if you take Zombie Ward, you can get bonus AD very, very easily. I'm gonna try and go on the Aatrox here, who kills my Olaf, but I just can't get there in time, and he kills himself, so that's unfortunate. Instead, I decide to take another wave. So if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that brings me value. I'm just gonna shove the wave, and we get a whole wave there, so that's really nice. And we evolve the Q. Nothing too special there. And I am just going. I'm just kind of running back to back. I'm trying to save this Swain here, trying to get something out of this scenario. He does pick up the Alistar there, and this is so unfortunate. Oh no! Don't even talk about it, man. I thought I was in auto range, but apparently not. And she gets away with her ulti. That's a bit sad. It's a bit sad, eh? And here comes the Aatrox. Don't really know what he's doing. He has no kill pressure over me right now because he ulted. So I'm just gonna give him a quick Q, get a bit of first strike gold, you know how it is. And then we're gonna see if we can try catch him out here. And what follows is a bit cringe. So we do chunk him down just a little bit, and he's gonna try and walk back to lane. Olaf does not walk up in time, so he gets to walk past the tower. And then this guy just oh man, I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. Let's just not talk about it, okay? When I said this game was gonna be a clown fiesta, yeah, like, I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. I'm actually playing like a complete donkey this game, and you'll see that. So yeah, there's the Professor on the screen. So yeah, it gives you some juicy information in case you're wondering, you know what runes to run, or what build to run, etc., or how your teammates play. It's very useful in that regard. I don't really use that screen too often, but it's kind of nice to have like some info during champ select. Very, very useful. Yeah. My mid lane is going to get 3-man ganked yet again. I'm going to try and come over here. I'm going to find the Talia in isolation. I don't manage to get my auto off, so I use my R to get closer. I get the slow off on the Lissandra. I couldn't get the Q off either, which is like, kind of strange. But we do walk away with 1 kill. The Kai'Sa is here. There's like 4 mid. Who knows why? No one knows. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait here patiently, see if anything happens. I get a Q off, but there's too many minions in the way, so I can't follow that with a W. And then Swain just overextends, and he dies to the Kai'Sa for some strange reason when I was gonna walk up and go for Herald there. So yeah, a bit unfortunate. Here comes Aatrox, kind of trying to zone him away, just make sure I'm threatening him with my Qs. But in hindsight, we do want to go for the Herald here. We get the Herald, very nice. And then we're just going to back off here because, like, I mean, there's nothing else we can do here. He's just going to jump over the wall, and we don't want to follow that. Yeah. So, I've got the Dirk now, and after the Umbral, you do want to go into your Mythic. It's so funny how I used to run this build back in the day, but it's just now even better because it's so cheap to get the Umbral. And, yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. You want to just get the Umbral and go into your Mythic. And my Mythic here is going to be Eclipse. I just really like Eclipse. I think Eclipse is the best Mythic in this meta, in my opinion. Prowlers is best for like art assassinating, but I think Eclipse is just very well rounded, so we're going to be going into that. And yeah, that's it. See the Alistar here. Don't really know what he's doing. He's going to flash on the Lux. His team's going to try follow up, but he is in isolation with no ulti, so I'm going to pick him up very, very easily. And this is really annoying, right? Because there's stones there, so I can't actually walk up. And turns out Lissandra still has ulti, so I just get ulted and I fucking die. So that's unfortunate, man. Yeah, this game is really Clown Fiesta, and also, These champions are very hard to play against as Kha'Zix, so we'll just... I'll touch on that in a sec, but yeah. Alright, we are back. So like I said, yeah, these champs are hard to play against as the Kha'Zix, the bug boy. There's a lot of CC on the enemy team that just really screws you over. Talia in particular, I actually really like banning Talia, but there's only so many champs you can ban, so I can't really do that. We see the Aatrox killing Merolef, so I'm gonna walk up here and we're just gonna jump on him nice and easy. Gonna try get my Qs off, but like Aatrox just heals way too fucking much, and at this point I'm like, yeah, what a fucking joke of a champion. He hits me with like 2 abilities and then he heals like full HP. It's so sad, man. I hate that. I hate that champ with a passion. And I'm surprised he didn't use ulti to kill the Olaf, but you know, it is what it is. And we do manage to just get nothing out of that, so I guess we just push the wave here. And I'm gonna drop the Herald just to try and get some plating for ourselves. The Aatrox is behind me, and I'm like, okay, well, he has no ult. I can kill this guy so easily. But something so unfortunate happens, like right when I go to Q him one last time for the kill, his W goes off, and I get CC'd. So I can't Q, and then he just Qs me. It's so sad, man. It's actually so sad, but it is what it is. We pick up the Eclipse, and yeah, just keep going. In the meantime, my Swain is somehow gonna double kill in the mid. Yeah. Like I said, the team is so fucking annoying to play against. When Aatrox says his ulti, you really just gotta make sure not to get hit by his abilities. Otherwise, you just cannot duel him. You gotta wait until he's out of his ulti, or he's not hitting you. And yeah, that's about it. Talia in particular is the hardest matchup here. Her wall is quite annoying, and her stones that she chucks on the ground can really screw you over. You gotta make sure not to leap on the stones, because if you do, you just take too much damage, and you'll just get destroyed. And also, we also have to keep in mind the fucking Lissandra ulti and all her CC. On top of that, we gotta keep in mind the Kai'Sa W, probably one of the worst ADCs to face as Kha'Zix. Kai'Sa just hard counters Kha'Zix with her W revealing, and she's got a shield as well. Gotta keep that in mind. She also has Invis, gotta keep that in mind too. And then we have the Alistar, fucking CC City. Oh my gosh, man, this team is actually obnoxious. And sure enough, it makes for a very, very difficult game to play. But yeah, we just spot a ward here. That's another +1 AD. That's very juicy. We do want to make sure to keep getting those wards. The only unfortunate thing about Umbral Glaive is that if your enemies are shit, they won't ward, and so you won't get the bonus AD from killing wards. So that's the only annoying part about Umbral Glaive. Otherwise, like, yeah, Umbral Glaive is really, really nice for getting that AD bonus early. Like, you could just sweep the entirety of bot lane if they have it warded, and then you get like +3 AD. How juicy is that, right? Like, it's so hit or miss though. Like, zombie ward, you either get a bunch of AD or you just find it hard. But yeah, these guys are going to be overly aggressive and they're overextending, so I'm going to jump on the Alistar in isolation. I reset my passive with my Void Assault, and I actually just auto the Kai'Sa for a double kill. So that's really nice. Pick up another 2 kills, hell yeah. Imagine if we had Eyeball Collection, we'd be having a lot more AD at this point, but you know, it is what it is. Aatrox is going to kill my Swain. I'm going to flash on the Aatrox. I don't really know if that was planned, but I don't know if that was necessary, but I really just didn't want to get hit by any of his abilities, so he would heal, and then everything just falls apart, you know? So I wanted to just flash on him, make sure I secure the kill. And yeah. So I'm wondering why this Lissandra is walking up so far, and I really just want to like hold the wave and grab the CS, but yeah, I'm kind of confused as to why she's walking up so far. It turns out the Alistar's here, and yeah, she's just gonna go in on the Lux here. But to make matters worse, I just get chain CC'd here, and there's absolutely nothing I can do. I don't respect the Alistar range, and then Talia comes around and CC's me and just absolutely obliterates me. So yeah, very unfortunate, and there's not much I could do about that. I just had no idea Talia was going to be there. So it is what it is. Yeah. So we're back. Hello. Turns out I have enough gold to just outright buy Edge of Night thanks to Futures Market. So that's really juicy. And that's why I like Futures Market a lot. It just makes getting getting those item power specs so much easier. I do decide to go for the Edge of Night third just because of that, like, that heavy CC on the enemy team. Like, it's so hard to play against it. You just have to be so cautious as a squishy ass assassin Kha'Zix. So, you know, we gotta be extra careful against this team. Except that I'm just not going to be extra careful. Like I said, it's a clown fiesta. I'm gonna be dying a lot, but I'm also gonna be killing a lot. So, you know, Interesting game for sure. There's a lot less farming. We see the Aatrox here, and I'm just gonna jump on him instantly. He ults and flashes out, so that's good actually. I do burn my smite, but it's fine, we don't need it to get this. And we pick up the Herald very, very comfortably. And we get that. And what I should be doing here is going into my jungle and just getting 11. I should be getting level 11 here, but I'm like, okay, let's see if we can do anything here. Let's be around for our team. Scrap is going to happen in the mid lane. I'm going to jump on the Alistar in isolation. I don't do a lot of damage because he has his ulti up still. I was expecting it to run out, but it didn't. Bit unfortunate, so I'm just going to decide to drop the Herald and try to get the tower here. Lissandra gets a good engage off, and there's really just nothing I can do here. No one's isolated. My team's dead, and yeah, we're just kind of like waiting in the bush to see if they walk up, to see if they for some reason walk up. But even if they do walk up, it's a really, really risky play for me to take. So what I should just be doing is going for my jungle and getting my 11, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a donkey in this game. I get my 4th stack of zombie ward. That's really nice. Finally someone's fucking warding, you know. Finally. I should have made way more AD at this point, but yeah. Alistar tries to go in. I jump on him. He overextends. No ulti. I pick him up. I get exhausted. Unlucky. Caught in a bit of a precarious scenario here. I have to decide to just run out here. There's nothing I can do. I don't have my leap up. Don't have my void assault. Don't have my flash. Nothing I can do here. If I go in, I'm just going to get CC'd and die. So we have to back off there. Here comes Talia. I honestly could have just jumped on her there. I could have jumped on her, but I just didn't react in time. But yeah, it would have been a risky jump anyway. So I'm just going to decide, hey, fuck it. Let's just do what we said we were going to do like 3 minutes ago. And take our jungle to get level 11. This is something I should have done far, far earlier. But yeah. And now with the dragon up, we're going to try and see if we can potentially contest this. I mean, we have the Lux around. I'm trying to apply pressure through vision, so I'm actually hidden here, and they know I'm around, but they can't see me. So Aatrox, he coin flips and he jumps over the wall, so I just have to back off. I gotta respect and back off, and now we're just kind of waiting around the dragon to see if we can potentially do it. My ulti's coming up in 8 seconds, so I'll be able to be useful in a fight. Another zombie ward stack, that's nice, very nice. Finally, we're getting some decent stacks. I mean, 5 at this point in the game is I'd say it's a bit below average. I feel like I should have at least 8 by now. Alright, I should have full stacks, honestly, but no one wards. No one's fucking warding, man. Like, hello? It's so funny. Every single time I run Umbral Glaive, no one wards. It just makes no sense. It's like they purposely don't ward to counter the Umbral Glaive, but hey. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, even if you don't use the vision spike, the cost effectiveness of Umbral Glaive is just really, really fucking good. So yeah, I do recall and we pick up the Last Whisper. I didn't touch on my evolutions. It's just QR. It's something I've been doing for quite a while now, as you guys might have known if you watch my content. Yeah, just QR is pretty much the safest evolution path right now for Assassin Kha'Zix, and you do probably want to run this for the majority of your games. But yeah. Got the Last Whisper. I'm trying to look for something here in the top lane. Aatrox is a little bit of a tricky champion to play against. Unfortunately, I should have just waited in the bush there, and maybe we could get a good jump on him there. But yeah, Aatrox is just going to pop his ult, and he's going to go to town on us. Enemy team's going to be rotating up, so we have to back off. Aatrox using his ult is a good thing, though, because, you know, Aatrox with his ult is kind of weak. And he's basically unkillable when he does use it, but you know. Yeah, the whole team is walking up here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go over here. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look for Kai'Sa. And I do it so sloppy. Sloppy here, by the way. I could jump on the Lissandra, but I know I'm not going to kill her because she's going to stall for time with ulti. I get another zombie ward there, so they know I'm here. And I'm just... Don't talk about it. We fail our jump, but we're still hidden, right? So we are going to try and catch the Kai'Sa here. Lissandra is already up there, so this Kai'Sa's all by herself, and we do pick up the Kai'Sa. We're just better players, I guess. Don't talk about that leap, man. That was so sloppy. But yeah, my Swain is going to go down. The surrender vote's going to pop out. Yeah, I would say yes, because I'm very tilted in this scenario, but you know, we can carry. It is winnable. And yeah, we still get a lot more Fiestas coming, guys. Oh man, I hate the way I'm playing this game. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny, but like, Yeah, I just really haven't been playing my best lately. I don't know. And I was not like hard try-harding this game either. It was just the game I was playing, because why not? But yeah, I'm going to invade the top side here. There's not really else. There's not much else I can do. We actually find Lissandra here. I get massive ISO Q damage on her, and we kill her without even using our leap, which is good. So we have our leap to work with here. Not gonna need it though. Enemy team is going to be following up here. I'm looking for an engage here because I have everything up. Alistar gets heavily chunked. Atalia's waiting to see if she can catch someone. Not gonna happen. I have Umbral Glaive up telling me that this area is not warded, so I'm gonna try and go on Talia, but apparently she has a sixth fucking sense and she backs off the moment I use my R, which is very unfortunate because this area was not warded. Like, there's no way she would have known that I was going in there. But, you know, it is what it is. Some players just have, like, I don't know, third-party software telling them that Kha'Zix is going in. I don't fucking know. You really can't explain that, honestly. But, yeah. I pick up the Ceruldas, which is huge. And a good part about this build is that, because you can be so aggressive in the early game with that early Umbral power spike, you end up getting a lot of gold early, and you end up, like, getting your items faster, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know, man. Umbral gives you such a unique power spike power curve. You end up spiking a lot faster, I feel like, but you also end up peaking a lot later, if you get what I mean. Like, you peak in damage a lot later, but, you know, you can get, like, more items faster. I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Could just be me. It's just based off feeling, nothing else. I'm like hovering around Baron because I don't want the enemy team to do it, and I'm also looking for picks. That's just basically the entire like state of the game at this point. We don't really want to, you know, rush anything. We just want to look for picks and then play off that, because this enemy team is so obnoxious, right? Like, we need to be able to just get picks and like play off the picks so that we have some sort of advantage, because as it stands, like, the CC is just too much for us to face in a 5v5, so, yeah. I do ping the Baron here while the enemy is going for the Dragon, but the enemy team is walking up. I actually managed to get a good position here, so I'm going to try for something here. We see the Alistar Talia walking up. I'm going to R in, and we're going to combo the Talia. Look at that shit, man. I flash over the wall while the Talia Zonya's, and we pick up the Talia, get the shutdown. I get ignited, Kai'Sa Q'd, but I'm just going to run out. I use my W for a slight amount of Omni Vamp heal, and I managed to live on fucking 4 HP. I don't know how that happened. Enemy team is going to re-engage and kill my Swain, which is very unfortunate. Ezreal's doing really well. He's going to be cutting away with his Qs, so that's fine. And I pick up another Dirk. So I'm actually close to full build at like 24 minutes, which is crazy. We have a lot of kills, yeah. But I can't explain it, man. We just have so much fucking gold. Like, from First Strike, from Treasure Hunter, from... Well, yeah. And I guess we have a pretty juicy amount of shutdowns. But, you know. The Dragon is up, but we have the Swain dead. So this is a very big gamble. I don't really know if we want to do anything here. I'm just going to let the Kai'Sa recall there, because we do want to try and get the Dragon, right? And so I'm just going to say, fuck it, let's just start the Dragon. And my team is just nowhere to be seen. I don't know why they're not, like, around me. But, hey, Talia ulti comes in. I'm going to stealth in. Unfortunately, the Dragon just gets bursted way too hard. And also, Alistar blocks my Q onto the Dragon. So, yeah, I'm not able to get it, and he just knocks me out of the pit. So, that's a bit unfortunate. Olaf's going to go in on Lissandra. The ulti gets burnt. Huge damage. The burn from something is going to kill Lissandra. That's cool. Aatrox is going to try go on the Olaf. I'm going to chunk the Aatrox down to half health. Very, very juicy damage, despite me being full build. Kappa. Where the fuck is my damage? Aatrox is going to go in on the Lux. He gets CC'd though, and me and Ezreal are going to chunk him down. Pick up the Alistar as well. And that's 3 dead for the enemy team. And yeah, we're just kind of playing back with the Ezreal, dealing some juicy ISO Q damage. But yeah, that's about it. And I fucking hate this, right? I hate this moment. Watch this. How unfortunate is this, right? I'm gonna stealth in because I want to like get into an advantageous position, but the Kai'Sa is gonna decide to just be a fucking sorry. And she goes in on the Ezreal without having any fucking vision. So like, The Azure actually gets 1v1'd, and then I have to fucking run around to try and get her, and then I miss my W. To make matters worse, like, it's just so tragic. I can't be arsed, man. I was so tilted after this, but, you know, it is what it is. Shit like this happens. It's just one of those games. Oh well. What can you do? So, I am back. Hello, how's it going? And we are just running up topside again because the Baron is up. And for some reason, Lissandra's just splitting bot. Unless she has TP, it's not a good idea, considering the dragon's up. But yeah, I'm gonna take some of our camps and grab level 14 here. I should be doing this a lot more. But you know what I'm doing. Instead, I'm just like walking out like a donkey, making weird ass plays. But honestly, despite these really annoying scenarios, I feel like we've been playing quite well. I'm jumping on the Aatrox here. He walks up overextended in isolation. He does have Death's Dance, which is very scary, but he does miss his abilities, so he can't heal. And then we do pick him up quite comfortably. And then I'm like, okay, well, why is there 3 bot? We're gonna just start the Baron with Swain. And we're gonna be chunking this down quite fast. We do have, well, I mean, we're basically full build, right? So we're gonna be chunking this very, very quickly. We do pick up the Baron just like that. Like, that was really, really good. That's a very good call. And with that, we just recall. And I'm gonna pick up my last item, which is Yumi's Ghost Blade. Full build at 28 minutes. Who would have thought, man? That's crazy. It's crazy, man. I guess it's because we have some pretty cheap items, and yeah, I don't know, just a lot of gold on our hands. I see the Talia in the bush, so I just instantly jump in with my Edge of Night. Nothing to worry about there, and we actually 2-shot her. I don't even think I ordered her there. Wait, no, I'm not sure, but we just explode her. Finally, there's the damage we've been looking for. It's crazy how much damage the Yumi's Ghost Blade provides you. It's really noticeable, honestly. Just that extra boost of lethality. Very, very juicy. But yeah, she's gonna fucking explode, and now I'm looking for another pick because for some reason my team is just busy taking my jungle. Alistar walks in and we absolutely explode him, but then he ults, so we can't get our last bit of rotation off. I see Lissandra here as well, so I'm not fucking done. I'm just gonna kill her as well. Like, we're absolutely going crazy here, man. Just avoiding all the CC and all that, right? And then I get collapsed on and die. Can't be honest, man. I can't be honest. Why is the entire team here? Why? The entire team, really? I did not see them. Unfortunate. I had no idea they were there. Was not paying attention. Just get absolutely collapsed on. Basically 1v5 the team there. And, you know, it is what it is. That was pretty good from us, but, like, you know, obviously, if we could be more aware there, we can maybe, like, jump into the lane and buy ourselves some more time. But it is what it is. Ezreal's pushing bot, so that's very nice. One more thing, I just straight up sell the Umbral Glaive here because I'm like, okay, well, I've got my stacks of zombie wards, so I've got the bonus AD from it, and I'm like, okay, well, I noticed my ulti is not coming up fast enough. I want my ulti to come up faster so that I can, like, I can be more useful more often, you know? So that's kind of why I just sold the Umbral there and went for Axiom Arc. Yeah. I do like Axiom quite a bit as a last item with this build. It just makes it so you have more CDR to work with, especially since you're running Eclipse, and yeah, since you're running Eclipse, you're not going to have access to any ability haste on your Mythic, so it just helped quite a bit. I'm going to R flash over the wall here, jump on the Talia. Unfortunately, there's a fucking Zhonya's, so unlucky. Gonna walk up here. I'm gonna try and secure the dragon. This is just not worth it, man. I do get the dragon, but I die in the process, and then I chuck out an FF vote. You can tell I'm tilted, man. I'm so tilted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just not it, man. I just hate Zhonya's so much. A bit unfortunate. A bit unfortunate in that regard. I just can't get the Talia there because of the Zhonya's. Maybe I could have if I just stayed on her, but there was an Aatrox there, and he can just hit me blindly with his Qs, so I can't really stay on the Talia there, I feel like. But at the same time, like, I died anyway, so I may as well have probably tried that anyway. But yeah, unfortunate. I guess I should commentate this. My team is going in 3v5. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. 3v5, my team has decided to go in. Good job, guys. It's a really smart play, and I think you should all have a nice day after that one. Yep. I don't know why they're going in 3v5, but they do. And now we are left to defend the base with just me and Ezreal. I find the Kai'Sa here. I'm gonna jump on the Kai'Sa. She gets her fucking shield off, and I'm just like, get me out of this game. But thankfully, Ezreal Ezreal comes in clutch, gets the ulti off, does a huge chunk of damage, gets the Kai'Sa, and yeah, so that's gonna be nice. It's just so sad, man. How can I not kill the Kai'Sa there? With full build and an elixir, just makes no sense at all. But you know, it is what it is. Just durability update things. Hey, very fucking sad. And by the way, what I have on the screen here is an in-game like analysis of certain stats in the game. So you can see that it shows me what build to run. Obviously, I'm not following that build because that's better shit. But yeah, it shows me stuff like gold earned, you know, creeps gained, all that stuff. Which can be pretty useful if you want to compare yourself to like the average player. It's very good to help you, like, you know, it's just kind of that kind of standard that you want to strive for, you know, if not better. You obviously want to be doing better than the average, but you know, knowing the average is a very, excuse me, is a very good way to kind of, you know, just help, you know, give you an understanding of what you need to improve on. But yeah, okay, so we're back onto the map. I don't really have much to do here because nothing is up. So I'm going to decide to just wait here. We do have the Baron coming up in 50 seconds, so ideally, you know, we get a pick before that. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for here. Just kind of try and stay here, see if someone comes along, but turns out everyone's fucking topside. So I'm going to rotate over. Because, no, for no reason. Honestly, it's not even worth it going up here. I should have just stayed in that bush there. See if anyone walked up, but you know, I'm gonna choose this bush instead. Enemy team is still topside, and they are gonna still walk up here. Whole team is just pushing top for some reason. Trying to get vision here. Having Umbral Glaive here would be really nice. I spot the Talia. Can't really walk behind them because it's warded. Lissandra's gonna get caught. She's gonna be using her ulti here, and enemy team is going to be positioning themselves in the river. Aatrox is still mid. Olaf is going to go in here. But this is not too bad. It's not too bad engaged. So I'm going to wait patiently, and then I'm going to find my chance to go onto the Talia with my ulti. Find her, shut her down, get the Lissandra as well. And I'm going to see the Kai'Sa here, who's going to go on the Ezreal. He unfortunately gets 1v1'd. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Not much I can do there, though. See the Aatrox going to jump on the Aatrox. Deals 0 damage. Don't get the reset on the Alistar, unfortunately, but Aatrox is dropping low because of Death's Dance, so I'm going to just jump on him there. He's going to go down to the Swain, and then the GA from Kai'Sa is going to pop. She's going to be resurrecting. I'm going to try kill the Swain, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to auto her and get a shutdown, which is really, really nice. And then we're going to go into the Baron. So yeah, like I said, this is a bit of a crazy game. Absolute clown fiesta. But it's very entertaining otherwise, when you look back on it. Hell of a painful game to play though, let me be honest. Such a painful game, honestly. But yeah, gonna be picking up the Baron here. I am full build, so I can't really buy anything else, that's fine. And we are going to just shove the top lane here because there's nothing else to do. Our team is very disorganized, like, everyone's just like going in by themselves, including me, so it's a bit hard to push the objectives at this point, I won't lie. No point recalling because we are full build. I could reset my elixir, I guess, but I'm going to try and get the tower here. Jumping here is a bit risky, but I do believe that no one is around me at this time. And so I'm just going to be able to get that quite comfortably, walk into the jungle, and then I'm just going to recall and come down for the dragon, which is coming up, but the Ezreal is already doing it, so I mean, like, fair play. I mean, nice try, I guess. They are going to get it. Almost gets it. Unfortunate. But now I'm here. Hey, what's up? They try and go on the Ezreal. Olaf's going to go crazy. Ezreal fucking ease over the wall. Is absolute madman. I'm going to flash onto the Talia. Pick up the Talia, reset, jump onto the Lissandra. She's going to snare me for like 5 years. Gets away. Very unfortunate. Going to go on the Aatrox next. I'm going to try and cleave him down. Lots of damage coming up from me and Ezreal. And we're going to pick him up too. Kai'Sa is actually very low, but can you believe that she can still outplay me? Yeah, she can still outplay me, even at that HP. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, that's just how Kai'Sa is, right? We don't have anything up to kind of use against her as utility, so we have to just kind of let her go. And we will settle for pushing out the lane with the Baron and just kind of waltzing into the mid lane with the Baron buff. So yeah. We get the tower. In the meantime, Olaf's pushing bot, and with 3 dead, we can probably just get an inhib and then back off. Can't really go much further than that, I believe, and yeah, Lissandra's up. I find her in isolation here. Just kidding, she walks into a minion last second, but she does go in, and I do manage to burn her shit. Got an ulti in Zhonya's, so she's buying a lot of time for her team, and then she flashes out, can't be asked. Go next, didn't want to play the game after that. Really didn't want to play after that. Honestly, so sad. Like, just getting cucked by Zhonya's every single time. I swear, it's so annoying. Talia's going to try and engage on my bot lane. They are going to get caught and, you know, hold off by the wall. Very unfortunate. I'm here with the Ezreal, just not really being able to do much here. And my team is just going to go down. Unfortunate. Aatrox is going to be a bit of a dickhead, and he's like, hey, what's up? This, like, I could jump out here, but I don't know. I'm just questioning what the fuck he's doing. And then my Swain goes in with his ulti for no reason. And we have to back off there. So he wastes his ulti. It's fine though. Yeah, you can see we have 4k gold and just nothing to spend it on. So we have to settle for just an elixir and go back onto the map. That's about it. Walking back up. Now we just have to kind of wait. And kind of just like look to see if we can fucking do anything. Anything, man. Oh yeah, so I decided to sell the Ceruldas for the last Whisper because, as you can see, everyone on the enemy team is level 18, so they are naturally going to have a lot of health, and this LDR is going to be useful, especially against the tankier champs like Aatrox and Lissandra, who will have health built into their items. So yeah, the LDR is just going to make sure I keep up in damage for the late game. That's basically it. Yeah. Keep in mind, I do have the Edge of Night giving me health, but still, it's not going to be more than what the enemy has, so the LDR is still a very valuable buy. Now, it's coming into the end stages of the game. Pretty much whoever wins the next fight will kind of just win the game. Anyone who gets aced will fucking lose, so we gotta be very, very careful. We see the Aatrox here, but I do see the Alistar as well. That's very unfortunate. They are gonna try go on me, but I'm just too fast. Like, that's not gonna happen. And now we are just going to, I don't know, like, just keep going, man. Like, that's all we can do. Just try and look for picks, etc. Olaf's gonna go in on the Sandra, which is a bit questionable because the entire team can follow up. He just suicides. I don't know, man. Like I said, Clown Fiesta. Clown Fiesta game. Alright, let's try and go into anything here. Just anything. I see Lissandra walking up. I don't know what she has up, but I'm going to be able to pick her up. I don't want to leap there because I have no idea what she has, as I said, but because we have the Edge of Night, we don't get rooted. We're able to pick her up for our 20th kill of the game. Wow, 20 kills. It's been a while since I got 20 kills, I won't lie. All of my games have just been so shit lately, but, you know, hopefully we can change that, right? I just hope, like, something changes because League is so boring right now. It's so boring and stale, and the meta shit, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I haven't been, like, uploading as much lately. It's just so hard to get games, man. It's so hard. I hope you guys understand. So I'm going to walk up here. I know this is not watered. Actually, I don't know, but I'm going to try and get some decent pick here. Going to go on the Talia in isolation. She's going to Zonya's. Unfortunate, but my team's going to pick her up. Jump on the Aatrox next. I overextend way too much. Have to flash out. Kai'Sa's going to go on me, and I'm an idiot. I'm like 1 HP. I could just jump out here, but I get killed by the fucking Alistar. GA is going to pop for Kai'Sa, and that is basically the end of the game, guys. Everyone's going to fucking die here. My whole team is alive, and all my team has to do now is just run it down mid lane. So yeah, that's cool. That's all we had to do there. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that we can't get full-on 100 to 0 one-shots anymore in this meta. You usually have to get one more Q off, or 1 or 2 more Qs off. It's just so sad, man. Because it makes playing Kha'Zix that much harder. But it is what it is. We're just gonna have to try and deal with it. I hope you enjoyed this really Clown Fiesta game, guys. It was very painful for me to play, but, you know, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.